what are the solutions for a problem that is taking lives, causes overdoses? Oregon lawmakers want to get a grip on the drug crisis, and they want to bring a stop to the open drug markets on our streets.
So today they asked law enforcement leaders what needs to be done. Elise Haas has a look at their solutions.
Oregon's Measure 110 decriminalized small amounts of hard drugs, and then it also put a lot of money into addiction treatment. However, it eliminated the laws that police traditionally use to stop people from doing drugs in public, which is possession of a controlled substance. So this creates a situation where public drug use is happening without any means of criminal consequences. Oregon lawmakers are trying to figure out what their public safety response will be to the state's drug crisis.
We've got dual goals. We want to make sure that people are able to be safe on our streets, including the public, and we also want to make sure that people get the help they need when they need it.
As public drug use is playing out on Oregon streets and in our parks.
We cannot have open-air drug markets in our cities. It is unacceptable.
Lawmakers like Senator Kate Lieber are asking law enforcement what tools they need to tackle this.
I think that street use being a misdemeanor is a mandatory reality given the kind of the posture on the streets in Portland today.
Officers in Salem also see this as a logical next step.
Open air drug use, it's a problem in Salem, it's a problem in downtown. It's directly correlated to the homeless issue. I spoke to our homeless services team this morning. They estimate 80 to 90% of the homeless they're dealing with in Salem are addicted to fentanyl.
Leaders in law enforcement feel firmly that addiction is a healthcare issue that needs to be focused on treatment. But to tackle the problem of public drug use and dealing, first, they say, they need consensus from citizens.
Society has to decide what we want our police to do.
Then be given the tools and proper places to take people in crisis.
And if we can build up those trusting systems, it would reduce force, it would reduce negative interactions with law enforcement, it would provide people some hope.
Lastly, law enforcement says they need community support and compromise to deliver on that promise. And again, to be clear, law enforcement is saying that open drug use should be a misdemeanor. They didn't go as far to say that we should recriminalize possession of small amounts of drugs. But at this point, lawmakers are trying to figure out what their legislative responsibility is in this upcoming short session in February. In downtown Portland, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.